Namaste. Today I want to talk about trees are the natural meditators. So trees have the natural instinct within them to be in a meditative state. As I meditate more and more, I understand more about nature. And today I want to talk about trees and their natural instinct or the natural state of being in a meditative state. So, this significance or this understanding I came to know yesterday while I was meditating, while I was in nature, or like while I was attached to nature while I was meditating. So I understand more about trees now. So as human beings, we have the capacity or we have the power to move from one place to other place, and we get attracted and we get distracted by many of the things that are surrounded with us, and not to say it's of anything bad, but human beings, the way we evolve or the way we understand the consciousness, the way we understand everything is moving around, understanding about money, understanding about sex, understanding about relationship. And after you go around, spin around, round and round and round, and then you'll understand that this is of no significance. This is not giving me that happiness which I thought it would give. The money would give me that happiness, or that relationship, or that sex, or the outside distractions which are we surrounded with, that's going to give some happiness. We don't get it, right? And then we start to inquire ourselves, then we start to sit silently and observe things, and some people will figure out and some people will understand, oh, we need to meditate, and then they begin their journey from there, and they'll try to understand, go inside themselves deeply, and try to understand the energies and try to understand all the different emotions that we are surrounded with, and how to kind of understand it and kind of deal with it. You'll understand how to cope up with game of life, or how to live life. But trees are natural meditators. They don't move anywhere. They are in that state, and they just are natural meditators. They face the sunshine, they face the rain, they face the hard winter, they face everything, but they have this natural tendency of being in a meditative state, and that's what I learned from the trees, because trees cannot move, what I'm saying, they are there, right? And they see everything, right? And their natural instinct is to cope up with everything, the way the human beings cope up with all the different stress and anxiety by letting go, by understanding meditation and letting go everything. Trees have the natural instinct of coping up with everything, all the weather, environment, the environment, even though it's harsh, even though it's raining, even though it's too hot, even though it's too cold, they kind of have this natural tendency to cope up with everything, right? And they build themselves so powerful they can deal with any harsh weather, and they're natural meditators. So there's something to learn from the trees. We think that trees are, in general, we human beings, or at least me in the past, I used to think that trees are just trees, it might not have that much significance. It's a living being, but I don't know what it is. But as I meditate more and more, I understand the power of trees. The trees are more powerful than anything. They are the natural meditators, where they can cope up with anything. They can cope up. If they can cope up with anything, they have the real power to deal with anything. They're just there, and they can deal anything. They are natural meditators, just being there, and they're just living life. They're just are happy with whatever they're surrounded with, like and maybe that's a blessing. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a blessing for them, because they have this natural instinct of being in the moment, being with the surroundings, and then coping up with whatever the harsh environment or the harsh things that's going around. They can cope up with it, and they're natural meditators, according to me. And there's something to learn from the trees. Human beings, we cannot sit at one place. We have to move all the time. We have to get to all the distractions, right? And from the trees, there's something to learn. So it's pretty important that we give significance to trees and understand them, try to understand the universe, because trees are part of the universe. And when you understand trees, you understand the universe. And when you understand the universe, you understand life. So it's pretty key to understand all of these things. While you meditate, it's not just sitting and meditating. It's about understanding the whole thing. It's understanding about the life, what's going on. And in order for you to understand life, you need to understand something about trees, something about nature, something about sky. As you kind of know yourself, know your energy, you'll kind of understand everything, gradually, and they also say that at the end of the day, it will feel like you don't know anything. That might be the case, but it's just that generally, to be happy, to live life, you need to understand the trees, and you need to understand the universe. And this is what I want to say. It's a simple statement. Trees are natural meditators, and there's something to learn from them. Hopefully this video helps you. Thank you, and have a blessed day.